Hi, Russ Whitney here with your Inner Voice Whisper for today. Chances are if you're watching this, and I know I'm kind of redundant with our whispers, but most people who are getting this video email have the Inner Voice book. Not everybody has, and I don't know if you can see it all, but there's a whole home study course with DVDs, CDs that takes the Inner Voice way of life deeper. In one of our previous whispers, I talked to you about a character asset inventory chart, which I do most days. One of the things I want to talk to you about today is this is what we call our Inner Voice journal. Now, just so you know, I have the collector edition, but hopefully you can see this, but this is my journal. I just want you to see that each page represents a day, so you know that Russ Whitney does what he talks to you about. And what this is kind of a things to-do list on steroids. Now, if you're like me in our warrior phase, you would have things to do lists like I have, and I used to have them with 50 or 60 things on them. And here's what we do. We sit down and we write things to do, and then boom, 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 6 or 7 things come up. Then we make the job, the to-do list a job. I could do this, and I could call that one, and let me start on this project. Once we get by those thoughts that come easy, then you make it a job, you're in self-will. That simply means none of those things usually ever come to pass, or they go on to the next day's to-do list. Now you put yourself under the stress of what we call the never good enough syndrome. How come I never get everything done? Because it was never supposed to get done. Now the difference is when you do the things to-do list, we now also self-hypnotize ourselves into errands, tasks, and work items. Because where the things to do comes from is from the power of the universe. When we enter the statesperson era, we learn this new inner voice way of life. Well, we do it this way. You could, I don't know if you can see it, but this is where I do my to-do list in a journal, but I do it differently. It's what we call in the Inner Voice book two-way conscious contact. So I'll give you a quick lesson here. If you want to learn more, you need to go to the Inner Voice book or the home study course or what have you. So here's how I do it today. I start with a prayer in the morning, a gratitude prayer. I'm grateful for my house and my health. My bed, sometimes I'm just grateful for my bed because it's so comfortable. And so I start with something that's going to just make me smile and start the day just like this. Second, I go to, power of the universe, God, whatever you call. I need help with business. I'm working on this deal. I have this relationship issue or whatever my problem is that I ask for help on. I just want you to know sometimes I don't get any answer on those because that's what I want, not necessarily what the universe wants from me. And the last, so there's 3 parts. The last part is always end with, I call God. God, direct me in my thinking today. Show me your will, capital your will for me, and give me the power to carry that out. Now, an average person gets 60 to 70 thoughts a day that come into our mind. 60 to 70,000, that's a lot. So when we do this in the morning, before things start, now here you'll see, this was a big one today, holy cow. So I sit back now, after I do that, and thoughts come. All we do is write them, 1, 2, 3, whatever they are, this thought, that thought. Sometimes you'll just get a name, write it. We don't judge them, don't say they're holy or unholy, God, not God, just write them. Once we're done, usually you'll get, it could be anything 4 to 5 things, as many as me, sometimes 12 or 13 will come, boom, 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 boom. As soon as the thoughts stop, we put the pen down, we stop writing. And then we go back and we put it through a process we call the 4 absolutes. We check every single thing that we wrote with these 4 things. Is it honest? Is it unselfish? Is it pure? And is it loving? If it's honest, unselfish, pure, and loving, you can bet that's divine direction for the day. If it has anything to do with finger-pointing, judging, blaming, vengeance, getting back at him, self-pity, victim, that's just human behavior. Toss it. That's blocking you from getting where you got to go. It's blocking you from success, and it's blocking you from ending your day happy, joyful, and free. I hope you enjoy that whisper for today. Russ Whitney signing out.